Good evening, Southern Maryland, and I'm aspiring meteorologist John Bordash, and we have a lot to talk about for tomorrow morning. It does look very stormy, so what we're going to start off with are our current weather alerts. For those areas you see shaded in the brown, that's Western Maryland, West Virginia, and portions of Virginia, primarily the Shenandoah Valley, we have a wind advisory again in effect until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. I think that we will be looking at a lot of wind come through the region as we look at a storm system push rain into our area. Now, what I'm going to show you is what the radar has been looking like over the past few hours and what future weather is showing us. So as you bring that on up here, you see right around Washington, not all that much is happening, but as we push this back on over towards the west, we are looking at a lot of storms starting to fire on up. Those areas you see shaded in the yellow, so let me just take off all of this extra stuff. These areas here in yellow, those are active tornado watches, and where they're outlined in white, so in Michigan, Illinois, and Indiana, that means that there is a particularly dangerous situation or a very high likelihood that we will be looking at severe weather in that area. We have been looking at a tornado outbreak happening all day today. What I'm going to try to do is put on your local storm reports. And as you see, we've been looking at a lot of things. We've been looking at things anywhere from possible tornadoes represented here, funnel clouds. We've been looking at some hail, winds. We've been looking at even some flooding occurring. So again, we have been looking at a lot of severe weather today, and I think we're going to continue to look at the system push on over to our region as we head throughout the day. Now, I'm going to take that off, and now I'm going to add another layer. These are your current warnings. I'm going to explain to you what this means. So these yellow boxes here, those are your severe thunderstorm warnings. Again, those areas we'll be looking at pretty high wind gusts, lots of lightning, and hail. This green box up here, that is a flash flood warning. This blue box, that's a special marine warning, or basically a weather warning just for the water. Then, these red boxes, those are active tornado warnings. And when you see these pink boxes, this one right here, that means that there is a confirmed tornado on the ground. With a tornado warning that's issued when there's a very high likelihood that we will be looking at a tornado drop if one hasn't already, or the radar is saying, hey, it looks like we're going to be looking at a tornado. But when it goes pink, that shows you that we have been looking at a confirmed tornado on the ground. Now I'm going to add the radar on. As you see, we're looking at a lot of thunderstorms down here in Kentucky, and really it's been going state by state. We started the day off with a lot of severe weather back here towards Iowa, back on over towards Missouri. Then we saw a lot of severe weather happen in Illinois. We've been looking at a lot of storm reports and damage reports, as well as pictures flowing from this region, and we did look at a lot of damage. So far, at least 50 tornadoes have been confirmed by the National Weather Service. We saw it also again impact Missouri. Then it headed on into Michigan, Indiana, and right now, looks like areas back towards Illinois and northwestern portions of Indiana, you're in the clear. Michigan, though, you're still under the gun. Indiana, under the gun. It's now headed for Ohio, Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland. These are the areas that are going to be up next, as well as areas down towards Kentucky. Then, West Virginia, you're going to be next. Then, it's going to head into Pennsylvania and western portions of Maryland for tomorrow morning. Now, let me show you what future weather is saying. Again, these storms have been pretty dangerous so far, and I think they're not going to be as dangerous, but we still will need to be keeping an eye on these. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on our model. Alright, here is our future weather model. Again, this is for tonight right around 9-10 o'clock. Again, going through West Virginia. Going through portions of Ohio. And as we put this into motion, we're going to be looking at these pushing on into West Virginia, portions of Maryland throughout the night tonight. I think that our best chance of storms here in southern Maryland will be anywhere between right around 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Again, here's what your severe weather outlook is for tomorrow morning. I said until noon, but that's just to be safe. I think for the most part, only until 9 o'clock will we need to be worrying about any kind of severe weather. We have an elevated risk of tornadoes. It's pretty certain we're going to be looking at a lot of wind come through the region. This is primarily going to be a wind event, not so much rain or hail. Again, hail chances low. Flooding, though. Again, I don't think this is really going to be a rain event, but we do have the threat to see flooding if we look at these storms linger a little bit longer than expected. So here's your storm planner for tonight. By noon, by midnight, we have that chance to see rain, maybe a rumble of thunder, 63. Your temperature is going to slowly go on up. By 4 o'clock in the morning, that chance of thunderstorms is around 65 degrees. And this is all associated with the cold front, so your temperatures are going to be dropping throughout the day tomorrow. By 8 a.m., temperatures are already down to 61 degrees, and we're already starting to clear out. And I'm going to continue to keep you updated on what's happening. I'm going to have coverage throughout the night to keep you informed and ahead of these storms and how they're going to impact your morning rush tomorrow. Right now, your morning rush looks good. I think maybe a few showers in portions of St. Mary's County, but again, we'll update you. I'll be updating you all throughout the night with another update coming your way later tonight and then tomorrow morning with your full forecast. I'll continue to keep you updated. Stay safe and keep a weather eye to the sky.